How are you feeling? Are you excited? Are you excited to go viral with your personal, amazing, unique branded stories? Are you excited? Because I can't be the only one excited. I am so excited for all of you. I have been just watching all of you sign up, and at the last minute, we're letting a lot of you into this group. So I just want to say hello and welcome to those of you early birds. And Chrissy is here, my amazing assistant. So she will be in the comments helping you out if you have any challenges, letting people in, because some people join the group at the absolute last minute. Can you call after the call gets started last minute, or it's kind of past it's actually past the last time you can join, and you're still joining, but not you. You are all here. Welcome to the 2-day viral story challenge. I am Mika Stewart. I will introduce myself in just a bit, but I want to hear from you first. I want to get started right away. First, let me just see if there are any challenges or problems. Welcome, welcome. Excited to see you. One thing that I do want to say is I know that this is Patty because I'm looking on a different screen. But if you have not given StreamYard permission to show your name here, I'm going to see you as Facebook user. So in the next few minutes, if you do want to click the link, Chrissy is going to put the link in the comments. I think it is in the description of this video. You just click a link and give StreamYard permission, which is what I'm streaming through. I'm streaming through StreamYard. If you give them permission, then when I click, I can see Donna Joy's name instead of seeing Facebook user, and then I don't know who to say hi to, but I will keep looking over here to see who is talking so I can see who you are. So, but make sure you look in the comments to click, and look, we got it. Thank you, Patty. Excellent. Yay. I'm going to keep reminding you if I don't see your faces, but it's okay. Don't stress, because we're still going to get a lot done. So I'm going to get started right away. We have so much to cover because I have so much value to give you. And as I'm seeing your comments come in, that's kind of the first thing that I want to talk about. We're going to talk about you. This is all about you and bringing your stories to life so that more people can know about you and fall in love with you and trust you and, of course, want what you offer. Now, this is a conversation. Even though here I am broadcasting to you, I want this to be a conversation. It's set up as a conversation, not a lecture. Do you see who that is behind the lecture podium there with the flaming purple hair? That's meant to be me. I think that looks exactly like me when I'm standing behind a podium. It is not me just lecturing to you. It is absolutely supposed to be a conversation, which means a few things. Number one, please keep saying hello. And I am going to bring up your comments so we can make sure that you're here and that we can see your names. So a few things I want to say. Number one, as I share some insight, you're going to have some times where you're going to go, oh, I never thought of that. I never realized that that is something so amazing that I can use. Let me just take this off 1 second. This is going to be easier to see. You are going to hear something that makes you go, whoa. I call that a shine bomb. It's an aha. It's an insight. It's hearing something either for the first time that you feel like will change your videos forever, or you heard it before, but you heard it in a different way, and now it makes more sense. Or you've been using that, and that's awesome, and you want to remind yourself and everyone else about it. So type in the comments when you hear that hashtag shine bomb, but not just shine bomb. Hello, beautiful Cindy. Thank you for typing that. When you hear something amazing, type hashtag shine bomb and then a few words about what you heard, because that helps me know what is resonating with you. And it also helps other people in case maybe they missed something. They can say, oh yeah, I need to go back and listen to that, or that me too. So hearing you is amazing. That's a great shine bomb. Thank you, Donna. Hi, Lisa. I'm not going to be able to get to everyone. Shine bomb. So I don't know who this is. We're going to keep reminding you to it's okay if you don't, but I'm going to keep reminding those of you who want to give StreamYard permission so I can see your name. Hello, Marie. Hello, Linda. Oh, thank you. Hello, Facebook user. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Tammy. Hello, Lisa. Mariana, Tammy, Jocelyn. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to get to everyone, but thank you so much for being engaged with this, because that is absolutely going to make this more fun and more exciting. And the word fun is going to come up quite a bit, as you probably will see, from Singapore, and it's 2 a.m. I am so honored that you are joining me at 2 a.m. I am committed to giving you so much value that it'll feel totally worth it to you. So I want to start, since we are in conversation, I would love to hear what you are hoping to get from this 2-day challenge. What is it that by tomorrow, if you walk away with something, what is it that you like? I joined this because I really hope that at the end of 2 days, this is what I want. I want to walk away with this. I want to feel this way. I want to learn this thing. I would love to hear. Now, of course, I may not be able to teach you everything in 2 days, but you are. Let me tell you what you are going to get, because you are. Before we get into creating our viral stories, as you're typing in what you want to walk away with, I want to just take a moment to explain to you what I mean by viral. Because the word can mean so many things, right? But what we typically think of with viral videos are videos that reach a lot of people. I do not mean videos that reach millions of people. Yes, those are viral videos. But I want to tell you what I mean by viral videos. To me, and then to you, hopefully, what viral videos are videos that reach more people than you're used to and more people than you would expect up until now. So, if you are used to getting 50 views on average on your videos and you suddenly are getting 500, you are getting viral. You're getting viral, right? More and more viral. So this is not about how to create videos that reach millions of people only, because that's really very not possible. Even for people who, celebrities, perhaps every one of their videos may reach millions, but at least tens of thousands, right? What we are as amazing, normal human beings and celebrities in our own right, I am talking about reaching a lot more people. So more hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of people. And yes, some of your videos, likely, if you keep this up, will get maybe into the hundreds of thousands. Millions is pretty awesome too. We'll talk a little bit about that. So let me just take a moment to see. I want to reach as many people as possible with my inspirational messages, and the world is a better place because of that. So the more you share you, the more the world is a better place. Knowing the best way to make a deeper connection to my audience through video. Awesome. I got you. We're definitely talking about that. I'd like to be viral with my target audience, of course, hoping to learn and implement some strategies that will make my videos more effective, create videos that offer quick wins. And I want to be confident doing it. So much has come up with confidence. We are going to dive deep tomorrow into confidence. One of my favorite topics, because I did not grow up with it. I want to finally be able to learn to create, produce compelling short form video with simple editing, adding subtitles. Amazing, of course. And yes, I love that you love the definition of viral. Keep these coming. I love that you're typing this in, and I will be going through this when we are done if I miss any of your comments, and be able to come back and chat with you or answer comments. So speaking of that, if you have questions on anything that I talk about, please put a Q in front of your questions in your comment, because I may miss it. And when I scroll back, I will look for Qs so that I can answer as many questions as I can get to. So don't forget to put a Q and then your question so I can find that. So as I am learning about what you are looking for and learning more about you, I want to give you a tiny little sneak peek at who I am. Many of us know each other. We have been working partners, clients of each other's, good friends. And but some of you, many of you, I have not met before. So I want to give you a quick introduction to who I am. For the past 2 years, I have been sharing a 30-second commercial, a 30-second video because since we're talking about short form video, I might as well introduce myself with a short form video. But I recently created a new video that encompasses who I am, still in about, I think it's about 40 seconds. And instead of telling you the boring stuff about who I am, I'm just going to let you watch this and then we can get back to more learning.
My hair has gotten too long.
I have to say, personally, my favorite part of that video is at the end where I have a fake tattoo on my arm that says, "Actually, I can." And I started writing a book called Actually I Can, and I can't believe I have tears in my eyes. My publisher is here. So hello to my beautiful book publisher. Actually I Can is coming out very soon. So I hope that I hope it will inspire you. But back to what we're doing today. Let me just see if I missed anything. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, the love you send me. This is this is why I love social media so much. The love that I get from you, amazing people, my amazing friends. I love the book. Oh my gosh, Linda, so good to see you. Since my discovering of short form video, which by the way, was an accident. 3 years ago, I started creating short form video for me to document my journey with cancer treatments, chemo, radiation, all the fun stuff that goes along with cancer. I needed to document it to give myself something to do and to look forward to each day. And some of my videos went viral. They actually reached millions by accident. And that's when I said to myself, what the heck is this all about? And I got obsessed with what makes a video go viral. And luckily I learned a formula or a list of elements that are in most viral videos. And that's what I'm going to share with you because it works. It kept working over and over again. I'm up to 335,000 subscribers on YouTube, 360 million views. I mean, the number every time I say it is like, what? When I reached 1 million views on YouTube, I thought there's something weird going on. 361 million as of yesterday. So it's pretty exciting. So here's a question I have for you. When you think of doing videos to get more visibility and to grow your audience, who are you looking to grow the visibility for? And what I mean by that is, who are you looking to grow the visibility for? Is it for someone who you think you're supposed to be? Or is it for the real you? And the reason I ask this is because I know for way too many years, before short form video, when YouTube first came out and I said to myself, I want to grow a YouTube channel. I want to grow my business with videos, and I would create videos that were who I thought I was supposed to be. I kept trying to be that person that I grew up thinking I was supposed to be. Perfect. Always knew the answers, didn't look silly. I grew up hearing that I was silly and flighty, and that's ridiculous and not trustworthy. So I better pretend to be someone who knows what they're doing and is perfect. That's who I was growing my visibility for until I learned, you're allowed to be you. You're supposed to be imperfectly perfect you. So Yeah. Didn't it stop you to think? Because a lot of people are like, oh, I want to grow the visibility for me or the me. I love how Nikki said who I am becoming. I love that too. But a lot of us are like, wait, I think I've been trying to be someone I'm not really. And that really helped me because this is who I want to be. Thank you, Stephanie. I want to show up and be unapologetically me. That is, you're speaking my language. I love that. The more you share and shine yourself unapologetically, the easier it is, right? And the better results you get. Perfectly perfect. I call it imperfectly perfect because we have imperfections which are perfect, right? Unapologetically being me. Imperfect action is such an attraction. Thought I was being someone acceptable, so we're trying to be acceptable. And I want you to know that you are perfect. Good enough is perfect. I heard a phrase years ago, and it's funny that Andrea, I see, is everyone okay? Let me know if you can see me so that I can know I can keep moving on. Andrea on Facebook said, what's your favorite quote or favorite advice you got? And I heard good enough is good enough years ago. I've changed that to good enough is perfect because good enough is where you're supposed to now move forward. Like we're waiting for perfection to take a chance, then you'll always be waiting. And that's part of putting out videos, as you will see. Thank you for your letting me know you can see me. Okay, excellent. So my intention is to empower you with the clarity and confidence that you need to tell your unique, powerful stories on video with fun and excitement. We said something about fun before, right? There was always fun. Well, it's a huge value of mine. So I always attempt to put fun into everything that I do in my life and my business, but also in what I teach others to do. Because the more you are, well, the less you are uptight and the more you actually enjoy what you're doing, that translates into videos reaching more people. It may sound ridiculous, but it totally does make better videos when you are less uptight and having more fun. By the end of this challenge, you will understand the elements of a viral video. And you will feel confident and empowered to implement what you have learned into your video strategies immediately. Immediately. These are actionable tips and strategies that you will use today. In fact, you'll have homework to use this today. Are you excited about your homework? We could call it fun work, but it is work you'll be doing at home or at your office. Fun homework. You will have the resources to support you in consistently creating videos that increase visibility, make a bigger impact, and attract targeted clients. How does that sound? Who's excited? And Stephanie loves homework. Elise seems to be excited. I guess you love homework too. Excellent. Fun work. Yes. So I want to just share quickly, since we're talking about getting results from videos. Elaine has taken my video course and is part of our membership. She's told me that she was inconsistent and focusing on details that didn't matter for sales. A lot of us are doing that. And then she learned some small tweaks. Small. These are not big, giant changes. Who, by the way, who would be happy to hear that you don't need to start from scratch and do something completely different? You only need to make a few little tweaks to what you're already doing. Would that sound good? And get amazing, better results. Does that sound good? Because that's what I teach, and that's what Elaine did. She became consistent, which we also help you with, and now she's making sales from people who are seeing her content online, and she's putting out amazing, fun videos. Right? Sounds good. I love that you love that. I am also going to share with you an easy script template. So you're going to create a video today. That's part of your fun work. You're not on your own. I'm giving you a template so you can create a video today. Sound good? I wanted to show you Belinda because she actually she purchased my viral video intensive, and it was months later that she wrote to me and she said, "Did I purchase your program? I never did it." And I gave her access, and in a few weeks she went through the whole thing, and she said, "I had no TikTok, I was ignoring YouTube, everything was just pretty static. And since starting Viral Video Intensive, it's like life has been breathed into my business. We're getting great results. Before the course, we were under 1,000 viewers forever. And now we've added almost 100 new subscribers in a couple of weeks. What I've mostly found is that this doesn't have to take a lot of time, and the reach is crazy. We're going to talk about the reach. I was going to start a podcast, which I still plan to do, but this is much more fun and is reaching way more people. Listen to this. Belinda has a Facebook group with 30,000 people in it. And her reach, she wasn't getting any reach. And then she started doing short form videos like I'm going to show you how to do. And her reach skyrocketed more than 30,000. And she said, and so much fun. I didn't expect the fun. You all will now expect the fun. There's no reason to not expect the fun. Okay. Would you like me to give you a key? A key that opens the doors to brand recognition, ideal leads, and paying clients. Who wants the key? When you have a key, you can easily unlock the door and open it, right? But here's what most people are doing. Well, I want brand recognition, and they just kind of try to pick the lock because they don't know what they're doing. And they are spending a lot of time and feeling stressed and trying to shove open the door. But look, all of you, I love it. Thank you. Elise, Stephanie, Nikki, Cindy, Facebook users, Donna, Maria Elizabeth. Yes, give you the keys. When you have the key, you can just put it in the lock and open the door. So let's talk about that a second. If you know what you're doing, it becomes so much easier. But you still have to put you into it, right? You have to put you into it. So you're going to follow a proven system, but you're not going to copy what anyone else is doing, because this only works when it's unapologetically, authentically you. Let me talk about the funnel for a minute. Who here knows about the marketing funnel? At the top, you get found, you build awareness, people find you. After they find you and they know you, maybe they like you, you need to build trust so they trust you and believe in you and believe that your products and services can help them. And then you make a sale, right? You cannot, let me just take this off for a second. Who here has ever had a stranger walk up to them and say, "Will you marry me?" It's rare. It's rare. Most people have not, because people know that strangers are not going to say yes to marrying them. And strangers are not going to buy your products. They don't know you. They don't like you. They don't love you. They don't trust you because they don't know you. So why? Maria Elizabeth did have a stranger. I knew a few of you would have had that happen. But just like you putting out a video saying, "Here's my product, here's the link," that's like going up to someone who doesn't know you and asking them to marry you. It's that weird. People who don't know you won't buy from you. But guess what viral video does? Viral video gets in front of a lot of people who don't know you. So what? Well, let's continue this. Let's continue this. So with videos, you want to have videos for all three of these areas. Videos for where people first discover you. Videos for where you build trust with your content, with your value, with social proof, testimonials, case studies. And then videos where you make offers. Most people are making too many videos making offers, and those are going out to people who don't know them. And then there are other people making videos all about them to people who don't know them. People get to know them and they never make the offer. You need all. Do fake yes, those do count, because did you say yes? It's the same thing. Fake Facebook profile marriage proposals are the same thing as asking a stranger to buy your product. That's why you need, okay, we're going to continue this. I think this will all come together in just a moment. So videos for the get found area are the get to know and love me videos. They create awareness. They are relatable or controversial or aspirational or a combination of all of those. Those are the get to know and love me videos. The build trust videos are where you build trust by sharing your expertise and talking about how people get results from your products and services. Make a sale videos obviously are make an offer, buy my stuff. Usually you don't say it just like that, but that's where those that's what those videos are, where you actually have a call to action. You make an offer. I want to talk to you for a moment to tell you this in a more concrete way. Let's talk about Louisa. Here's Louisa. Louisa decides to open a shop in town. And she wants people to know about her shop. So she has this little sign outside, right? It says, come on in, we're open. But after a while, she realizes that nobody knows about her store because maybe the sign is too small. So she puts a giant sign next to the shop at the corner of an intersection where cars drive by. Giant sign that says, store open, amazing, come in my shop. And after a few weeks, she has made no sales. No sales. So you know what she decides? She decides, obviously, the sign doesn't work because she's made no sales. The sign doesn't work. I have made no sales. I have this giant sign. I spent a lot of time on it, a lot of money on it, and it doesn't work. I made no sales. But my question to you is, what is the sign's job? And I want to hear from you what you think the sign's job is. And a few people are asking about when does this end? We're going to the top of the hour, and then VIP Zoom session starts. So those of you in VIP can join the session at the top of the hour on Zoom. And there will be a replay. This will be staying in this Facebook group for the next few days. So you can come back later or for the next few days and watch the replay. So what does the sign do? What's the job? Well, the sign's job to attract attention, to let people know you're there. Yes. Is the sign's job to sell her products? To let people know what's in the shop for them and why they want to shop? Maybe, but hers doesn't. Her job just let people know that there's a store. It's just the name of the store. The store is here. Come on in. And the sign's job is to get your audience's attention. So yeah, no, the sign's job is not to sell, but she was blaming the sign for having no sales. Guess what? It turns out that when people did walk into her store, it turns out actually that a lot of people knew about her store. If you ask everyone in town, they're like, yeah, there's a new store. I've heard of it. The sign did work. The sign did exactly what it was supposed to do. It told everyone in town that there was a store. And when people would walk in the store, Louisa might be behind the counter on her phone. Maybe she was in the back stocking shelves. The products were not merchandised very well. They were kind of laying around, not pretty, and not explainable. Like, it was hard to know what the products did for you. There was no explanation. So why did Louisa not get sales? Was not the sign's fault. Let's go back and start this story over. Here's Louisa. Louisa would like to, Louisa did open a shop, right? Louisa opened her shop, and she did, when people walked in the store, she would talk up her products. She would tell people why. She really talked it up. She's like, what do you need? Let me tell you how my products can help you. And she really marketed the heck out of all of her products. And what happened after that? She still made no sales. Why? Well, it turns out she didn't have any sign, and she didn't tell anyone about her store. So the only people who walked in were people who happened to walk by. they weren't her ideal clients. They would walk in and she would start talking and they didn't even know who she was. So the sign plus the marketing and talking to people. So getting people to know about your products and then getting them to trust you, then that equals making sales. Does that make sense? Then she should have asked for the sell. Exactly. But they didn't trust her yet. They didn't even know her. They just happened to walk by and wander in. This is what happens when you do both. Allison is my client, and she started doing videos the way we teach you to do videos, and she put together a program in the right way. And then she told me one person called her and said, I saw you on video. I already trust you. Tell me about this product. And she sold it. She made a $25,000 sale. When you put these two things together, the getting to know me and love me and trust me, then you can make the sale. So does that make sense? So your viral videos are the sign. So let's talk about that. Where did the viral videos happen in this funnel? They happen at the top of the funnel. Viral videos are where people discover you. So I'm going to talk about this for a moment. People say, what's the point of having a video go viral because no one bought anything from my video? So I want to give you a quick overview of why it's so important to have these viral videos. Number one, videos that go viral are usually, almost always, not videos that make an offer and not videos about your business. So if you want to go viral, you have to make more of the get to know me and love me videos. No call to action, no talking about your business and how you can help people in business. So why do you want people to see that video if they're not then going to have an action to take? This is how short form video works. And this is so brilliant and exciting. So listen to this. I've been saying for a few years now, jump into short form video because we have never, it may change. It may you know how like the algorithms change and then all of a sudden it's not so easy anymore? It still hasn't changed so much. We still have the ability, this is never before, an ability to put out a video and have the platform show it to a lot of people who don't already know you. So think about this. Just like I showed you, Belinda has a Facebook group of 30,000 people. She puts out a post. Facebook will show that post to a small percentage of those 30,000 people. Sometimes 30 people see it. Nobody who isn't in the group. If you put out a post on a network, the network is only going to show it to people who already are connected with you. If you want people who don't already know you to get to know you, you typically need to pay for ads. And now, like Facebook will show your post or your video to whomever groups of people you pay them for. With short form video, you put out a video on YouTube Shorts or on Instagram Reels or on TikTok or Facebook Reels, those platforms say, let's see who might like this video. And they show it to strangers. That's how new people get to know you. And if people watch your video, they don't even have to do anything. If they watch the video and or like the video and or comment or share or click to follow you, they don't have to do all of them, even just one of those things. The platform now knows to show them more of your videos. That's why viral videos that aren't about your business help you grow your business. Does that make sense? So a lot of, again, this is huge. I'm reading a word here, the huge major key difference, right? More keys. You people. A lot of people say to me, what is the point of, so I have a video where I made fun of something my daughter did and I got 4 million views. How does that help you? Well, now the people who watch that know my branding, and they may now they have the opportunity to watch my building trust videos and my making an offer videos. If you're getting followers, it means you're doing something right. Now you want to continue building more trust, helping them get to know you and love you even deeper, and make some offers. So let me now tell you about what I've learned about the viral video formula. Your videos need to be relatable or controversial or aspirational. Let me know if you have any questions about that, but I'm going to talk a little further. The first thing I want to say is relatable does not necessarily mean what you think it does. Like, I don't know, like, I'm doing this thing in my life. I don't think it's that relatable. It doesn't have to be the thing you're doing that's relatable, but how you handle the situation. Even if the thing is not relatable, how you handled it might be relatable. Like if something terrible happened and you handle it in a funny way, that's very relatable. When my daughter had COVID, this was probably 2 years ago now, when COVID was still very scary. And she had COVID and she said, I'm going to go live in the basement. And I did a video about how funny it was that we thought she would, like, we were sad and we thought, this is so sad. My daughter's living in the basement for a week. And it was the best time of her life. And the video showed how you can take a scary situation and turn it into something funny. It turned out to be funny. It also happened to be controversial because tons of people said, how dare you? I would never send my daughter to the basement. Which was kind of funny because I didn't send her to the basement. She said, Mom, you just had cancer. I'm going to go stay in the basement to protect you. And she was 15 years old. It wasn't like she was like a 6-year-old living on her own. And there's a beautiful bathroom and bedroom down in the basement. Anyway, but it got millions of views because people were arguing with each other. And people also were relating, like, oh my God, yes, when I went to the basement, it was the best time of my life too. Or, oh yes, my kids can relate to that. So it was a little of both. Yeah. She kept texting, I'd like some Hershey Kisses, please. And I'd run to the top of the basement and throw down Hershey Kisses. I'd like some toilet paper, please. And I'd run. So my life was delivering her everything that she needed for 10 days, actually. Here is a very quick, I think 16-second video that I created, 13 seconds. I thought that this would be completely unrelatable, but I have tens of thousands of comments on it telling me how relatable it is. So don't think that your story is unrelatable, but this is, let me just grab something for a second. Let me take myself off. I'm going to show you this. So I thought to myself, who in the world could relate to having just lost their hair and forgetting that you just lost your hair? So many people saying this is so me when I'm grabbing for my phone, but I'm on my phone, or when I'm looking for my glasses, but they're already on my head. Like, people related to the funniness of muscle memory and making mistakes. So yeah, and plus you can make anything funny. That's something that I truly believe in. My husband sent me this yesterday, and the reason, I'll tell you why this is really funny. It was a meme where there's a store that says watermelons 1 for $3, 3 for $10. I didn't get it at first because I'm so good at math. 3 watermelons for $10, 1 for 3. The story goes, a man walked in and said, I'll take 1 watermelon. I'll take another. I'll take another. And he said, I just bought 3 watermelons for $9. So I got one over on you. And as he left, the cashier said, yeah, you're like the 10th person who got one over on me and all bought 3 watermelons, even though you only came in for 1. Get it? So it was like on purpose, make a mistake to make people buy 3 watermelons to save $1 when they really only wanted 1. The reason I bring that up is I have a client who has does a TikTok account promoting a documentary that's coming out that he's doing about a senior softball league, the Over the Hill Gang. And People love watching, apparently, old men play softball. One of the things that he does once in a while is make a mistake on purpose. So something like, I don't think it's here, but he will say something like a 75-year-old and an 86-year-old equals 162 years on the field. And a lot of people stop and go, you got the math wrong. That doesn't add up correctly. And while they're typing that in, they're watching the video, and the video goes viral because so many people stop to correct his math. So controversy is actually a good thing. So that's why I wanted to bring that up. More important than anything is authenticity. So I want to take you through how to be more authentic. Isn't that weird? Don't you think being yourself should be the easiest thing in the world? And yet, why do we have so much trouble being ourselves? We got to be ourselves. The more you are on video, the more likely you are to go viral. This is the viral video framework from our viral video intensive course. And what I love about these 6 elements are they are the why, who, what, how, where, and when. And when you have all of that, your video has everything that you need, and you feel comfortable and confident to put out videos that are your branded stories. We're going to talk today about spin and a little bit about your story. We've been taught not to be authentic. Well, we've been taught so many things that just don't work well. So much. And I'm going to actually ask a question about that, about things that you've been taught. When we get to stories. So right now I want to talk about spin, because spin is your why. And when you know your spin, content creation becomes so easy and so branded and so cohesive and consistent that it's like the magic answer to your content creation prayers. Are you excited to learn about how to create your spin and identify your spin? It's actually not created because you already have it, but most of us have not identified it to feel like clear and confident in the content that we put out. So we are going to talk about spin. Spin is the soul of your brand. When you are clear on it, it can dictate all of your communication and videos and all of your posts and all of your blog articles and everything you do in life, really. It really does already, but you're forgetting to put your spin into your content when you put it online. Your spin is your take. It's your take on everything, your opinion. It's your branded messages. It is you, unique, unapologetic. It's your unique perspective. When you connect your spin to your content, you stand out, and there is no competition, because nobody has your unique spin. Nobody. What is your spin? It is 6 to 8 branded messages. I'm giving you an example of mine just to give you some inspiration. One thing you need to know is it doesn't matter if other people understand what you're putting in here. By the way, I'm going to put this up. I'm going to give you a little bit of how to figure out your spin right now. But what I decided this morning is anyone in VIP is going to get the full deep dive. I have a $375 brand spin workshop. I'm giving it to all of you if you're in VIP. So those of you who are in VIP, we're going to meet in about 15 minutes on Zoom. You also will get access to my spin workshop. Complete $375, like 3-session workshop. If you're still interested in joining, because it's kind of a no-brainer. If you'd like a deep dive into your spin, it's nika.live/VIP. Some of you are already in it. Great. Isn't this cute? I just learned how to do this yesterday, and I thought, look at technology. I made a QR code. So if you're watching this on the computer and you want to pick up your phone and open your camera app, you can. Yes, if you are in VIP, you will get the replay of it. Of course, you get replays of everything. In VIP, you get everything forever. The replays don't disappear for you. So you can take a picture or open up your camera app and you will get to the link to join VIP. And then join us for the Zoom calls after this, a few extras that are on that page, plus the whole spin workshop. So you have access to that, so you can have a deep dive into your spin. But the first thing I want to tell for all of you is, I did not have anything to help me identify my spin. I just figured it out on my own and then realized I can help other people figure out theirs. And so I came up with 10 questions to ask yourself to identify things about yourself that will help you create those 6 to 8 messages. One of the big questions that I think is very helpful that I'd like you to think about. Yeah, don't worry, Jocelyn, you will have access to, I will send everything to you. So think about this question for yourself to help you start to identify your spin messages. What is something that you say all the time? Like a phrase or an opinion. Like if someone heard that phrase or opinion, they would say, "Oh my God, that's so Chrissy. Oh my God, that's so Evie." Like that is so you. Or if something comes up, they might say, "You know what? I know what Nikki's gonna say." What is something like that that you say, that you like always say? That will help you. That is part of who you are. That is it's probably going to be one of your spin messages. And I'll show you these to give you a little more a little more information. I'm going to start with zero competition because this is a little bit meta. Like zero competition means when you identify your spin and you're clear on your spin messages and you tie them to everything you do in the world, there is zero competition. Because even someone who does the exact work that you do, tie your spin to it, they're not competition anymore. You're completely different. So that's part of my spin messages. Good enough is perfect. I think you heard me say that. Get out there and launch before you're ready, before you think you're ready, because you are ready. The rules are all made up, so why not write your own? Words matter. You can actually change your life by changing your language. Find the funny. There is, no matter what is going on in life, I think almost everything you can find funny in the situation. You always have a choice. You can choose your emotions. Obstacles equal opportunities. Silver linings, there's always a silver lining to focus on. So I hope that inspires you to create your own. By the way, if you're in VIP and you get this workshop, I also give you a template so you can change the colors to your brand colors and fill in your own spin messages. It's really fun. Michelle, my beautiful, beautiful client and friend, Michelle, I just want to quickly go over, she was having confusion because she had to bring her business online and she had a lot of confusion. She had never worked online before. So she joined a program for a few years, paid a lot of money, and she had systems to follow, but none of them helped her add her own personality and her own uniqueness to them. And she was not getting any clients. She got clearer and clearer on her spin messages. And then she realized that when she communicates these branded messages consistently, she attracts exactly the people who want to pay for her services and who are most appreciative. So not only people who want to pay you, but they are so appreciative of what you're giving them. And look at the word fun is there again. You are inspiring and present the info in such a way. You turn my fears into fun. Love that so much. And she told me recently, I put out a video and 30 people wrote to me and said, "Can you tell me more about that product?" 30 people wanted to buy your product from a video. Okay. So now let's talk just for a few minutes about your story. Your story is being authentic and topics that are probably, if you want to go viral and attract people who get to know you and love you, you need to take off the mask. And I love this so much. That's like, it's like written in my brain. We talked before about how we're taught not to be authentic. We're taught a lot of things that make us feel bad about ourselves. And that's why we put on a mask, and especially on video. We're supposed to be this person that we're supposed to be. I want you to ask these questions and then we'll talk about them. First, before we ask these questions, I'm glad I had notes for myself. Here are some universal themes. These are themes that are the 3 things I said, either relatable or controversial or aspirational, like I want to be like her. These are some themes. There are many more, but these are themes that can really help you go viral if you're using any of these themes: love and relationships, adventure, health, power, family, loss, many more. But these are some good ones to think about if you're thinking about creating a video, if you want it to go viral. So here are some questions for you to think about for your next topic or some topics for your videos. What is something that you struggle with? You wouldn't think that would be a good video for you to actually help you get more visibility and build your expert status. Would you think that? But what is something you struggle with? Think about that. What have you learned not to share? I'd actually love to hear some of your answers if you are okay enough to share them. But I want you to practice being okay sharing them, because one thing I have learned is that the things that we think we're not supposed to share are the most relatable, and they help you connect the quickest. I have learned not to share my flighty silliness, but I think I've started sharing that pretty ridiculously. And yes, we admire those who are authentic, and it's scary. Absolutely. One of the ways to do that, well, I have a bunch of ways to do that, and we're going to talk about them tomorrow. How to feel more confident and comfortable being yourself. So make sure you are here tomorrow, same time. We are diving deep into that, feeling comfortable being authentic. Right now, we're going to talk about your topics. So what have you learned not to share? What do you prepare to hide? And what I mean is, if you are going to go live or get on a video, what do you first fix? Like, what do you hide before you turn on the video camera? For me, it's two things. One, it's let me make sure I don't have like skin showing or my flab showing, like me cover up my belly. Let me make sure it's neat. No, none of my mess is in front of the camera. Now I can go. You prepare to hide your face. Okay, after tomorrow, I hope that this will help. I definitely want. Who is that? That's Denarian. Please show up tomorrow. Face and hair, not after tomorrow. No, no, no. And what are you afraid to talk about? I would like you to think about all these questions, and at least one of the answers is going to be your next video. Here's the last part of a video that I want to tell you about. Now, you saw that video that I shared with you that I walked out of the shower with a bald head, right? That video has more than 160 million views. And I will never promise someone that they can get that. But the elements of that I've put into my other videos and gotten 350 million views. So the element that is extremely important, I'm going to talk to you about this really quickly. One of the most important reasons that a video is shown to more people is watch time. So if a video shows up in a stranger's feed and they watch 50% of it, that is pretty good. If they watch 10% of it, not so good. If they watch a high percentage of your video, the platform shows it to more people, which means you have to stop the scroll. I'm looking at videos like this until something stops the scroll. Ooh, that looks interesting. Mine was a naked bald woman. My naked bald woman starting the video stopped the scroll for 160 million people. I call it my NB dub. I want you to have an NB dub. What is your NB dub? So after you make the video, go back to the beginning and make sure it's compelling and stops the scroll. We go deep into this in the Viral Video Intensive. So actually, well, let me tell you this first. I'm going to give you your homework, but first I do want to tell you something, because I am not going to give you a pitch right now. Let me find this. I'm going to put this up just for a second, because I'm going to tell you about my intensive tomorrow, but I happen to know that some of you who have already asked me and are ready to jump in. And because I want to give you something amazing, if you want to jump in, there's no reason to wait until tomorrow when I tell you about it, because I'm going to give you, and this is only today. This is only for if you want to jump in and do this today. 4 extra months of Zoom support, group support, which I don't include in the program. But if you want to jump in, instead of waiting till tomorrow till you hear about the program or anytime in the future, this is the time to get it. Today only. I am including in the Viral Video Intensive program an additional 4 months of group Zoom support, and you have access to another whole library of programs. It is beyond, it doesn't say it on the sales page, but when you purchase today, I will be emailing you to give you access to another program where I'm working with you on Zoom. So if you missed this, just write viral in the comments and I will get back to you. Otherwise, go to nika.live/VVI. And Chrissy, if you can put that in the comments so people can click on that. Or again, take a picture of the QR code. I keep forgetting the word of it, the term of it. It's QR code. Okay, good. So now let me go back. I'm going to go back to here. Okay, so we talked about NB dubs. Now, the universal theme, which is relatable, controversial, and aspirational. Your spin, which you tie your video to your message, you tie in your messages to your video. And the NB dub, the stop the scroll moment. Now you have the essentials of how to create videos that showcase your personal brand and have the potential to reach many so that you can attract a larger audience, generate widespread awareness of your brand, and have more conversations. In other words, I just gave you the key. I know there's more to help you, which we're going to go through tomorrow, but I just gave you the key, the elements of a viral video. So you have homework. You ready for the homework? You have 3 options because you're going to create a video. Who here is, tell me you're going to do it. Please put yes in the comments because you're going to do your homework. You're going to do a video, a short video. It can be 10 seconds. You have 3 options. You can do nothing. And then it was just a little bit of a waste that you came here, but maybe we had fun. You could do nothing. You could figure it out yourself and go make a video and come back tomorrow. Or you can use my template. Who here just went, whew, oh, she has a template? Okay, I'll just use her template. I don't even have to think about what my topic is. You have to think a little, but I'm going to give you this template, this prompt. Are you ready? Still reluctant. Excellent. I love it. If you're not reluctant, then it's just easy and you really didn't learn anything. So I'm glad you're reluctant. Here's your template. Watch as I blank in just 30 seconds. Yay, I'm so glad all of you are doing this. Here's some samples. Watch as I try to do 14 pull-ups in just 30 seconds. Watch as I teach my dog to high five in just 30 seconds. Don't worry, Lois, we'll come back and get you. Watch as I paint a portrait of my cat in just 30 seconds. What else can you do? I have 2 minutes before I have to hop off and join the VIP on Zoom. So put in some of your comments. And if you join VIP late, you may not have gotten the link. And so we will reach out to you in the next 2 minutes and give you the link to join on Zoom. Watch as I blank in just 30 seconds. Will we get a recording? Yes, of course, VIP gets recordings of everything. Here's some examples, but what are you going to do in 30? So what are you going to say? Like, hey, watch as I put on my eyeshadow in just 30 seconds. Oh, I love it, Cindy. There you go. I love it. Cindy and I are on the same page. You could tell with our hair and our makeup. I don't have makeup. I had some work done today. If you can see some of the bruising I have on my face. Nika.live/VIP if you want to join. Watch as I make healthy chocolate. Ooh, that's fun. And here's something else that you need to do. I'm going to take this off and I'm going to just say this. Post your video wherever you post it. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and tag me. If you don't know where to tag me, find me Nika Stewart Shine everywhere. Nika Stewart Shine. Tag me because I will look at your video and I will give you more visibility because watching your video will tell the algorithm to show it to more people. And then post in this group for extra points. Extra points. I didn't even tell you I'm giving a prize. I'll tell you more about it tomorrow. Post in this group here in Facebook and tell us that you've posted a video and you can link to it if you want more visibility. Good. Let's just see. Okay, excellent. Watch as I walk the world in wonder. I want to know more about that. Watch as I decorate my porch for fall. So fun. With Mary Kay. Watch as I make healthy. Okay, this is so fun. I love it so much. So please go make your video. Let me just come back and put on your calendar to come back to this group tomorrow at the same time. And we're going to dive deep into confidence and looking amazing on video, and you're going to feel so amazing. So until tomorrow, I love you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.